Welcome back to the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. We're brought to you by Pelican, built tough for all situations. Go to pelican.com. Yak Gadget, for all your fine kayak fishing accessory needs. Go to yakgadget.com. Eastport Marina, on the beautiful shores of Dale Hollow Lake. For all your lodging, kayaking, and fishing needs, go to eastport.info.
Now let's get this show started.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Chasing the Tide, your saltwater connection on the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. I'm your host, Dustin Nichols, coming to you this episode solo. It's been a pretty hectic couple of weeks. My son moved back down with us from Austin back down to our area we're at, and had a wedding to go to down in sunny Mexico. Had a good time down there, just chilling, hanging on the beach, with the wife, and some good times. Got back on the water this week, chased some greenfish. It's that summertime heat wave hitting Texas pretty hard. Temps in the upper 90s. Definitely getting on the water early is paying off. Get that early bite and get out of there before it gets too hot. It's been just temperature steady going up, man. It's just been real balmy, been real windy down on the coast. We've had one of the windiest springs transitioning into summer that we've had in a long time. So no, I just want to come to you solo instead of not having an episode, just kind of ramble on a little bit about summertime transition. Definitely getting tough out there on the water. Middle of the day, you got a lot more people on the water, a lot more boat traffic this time of the year. Things going on, everybody out of school, summertime, party time, everybody's trying to get out on the water. Places definitely a little more crowded. So, definitely looking at mentioning some things about boat etiquette, boat safety, hydration, things like that. We're going to talk a little bit about that kind of stuff today on this segment. Just like I said earlier, just been kind of crazy things going on, busy on the life side of things. So sorry to not have a guest. We'll get that back on the road rolling here next segment, and we'll have somebody for y'all. So yeah, get this thing going here. I'm gonna ramble on a little bit. You talk a little bit about summertime fishing. Like I said, you're dealing with the heat. It's been super hot here in Texas, and the importance of hydrating. As far as the day before, especially on the kayak, you'll be in the water, especially if you're in a tournament, fishing all day. That's 8 hours on the water, from sunrise, till 2. Normally it's a 8-hour window for tournaments. So not only do you need to hydrate the day before, but you definitely need to be hydrating while you're on the water. Take the time out, wear, UPF protective clothing, some type of a hooded performance shirt, keep the sun off your back, back of your neck, keep you cool, something that keeps you cool. And then, stay hydrated. I can't stress that enough. Being on the water, you definitely don't want to be, fishing a tournament or out there just getting after it on the water and then have to deal with some heat stress or heat exhaustion. Definitely not fun, cramping up and all those things that can affect you. Electrolytes go a long way in aiding for hydration and everything, and replenishing those is important throughout the day also. So you don't want to drink too much Gatorade or something like that, but you definitely want to throw one in the mix there, or have a little powder to throw in your water when you're on the water. When you're out fishing in the kayak, definitely just keep in mind about hydration in this heat. Don't overdo it. Some people might take, you might have to get acclimatized a little more. Just work with it. Stay hydrated. Good thing to do. Protective clothing, sunscreen, all that good stuff, man. It's that time of the year. Everybody still wants to get on the water and fish, on their days off and everything. But, you still got to take into consideration your safety precautions and everything. So, yeah, just getting rolling on that. Got a couple of tournaments coming up. Coming up on the 8th. 18th of this month. We'll have a the Northeast Texas Kayak Bass League on Lake Nacogdoches. I'm going to head on up and fish that, chase some greenfish. Then we'll have the following weekend on the 25th, we'll have the saltwater survival series be the trout tournament. 3 best trout, 17 to 23 inch length. Definitely looking forward to that one. Getting on the water, doing a little pre-fishing for that. Coming around, do some little scouting and everything. Trying to figure those speckled trout out. It's been a little while since I chased some. We're going to have to go put in some work for that, definitely. So, yeah, looking for that one. Hope to see everybody there. Weigh in will be at Sunset Lounge there. Where's that at? Over there in Dickinson. Should be good times. Hayes brothers and Nicholas and them all throw a mighty fine event. Three tournament leg there should be pretty dang cool. So just like I said before, it's gonna be hot. So everybody out there fishing those, stay hydrated, and cool, just don't overdo it, and everybody be safe on the water for those coming up. So look forward to seeing everybody. Then on into July, we have some other stuff coming along, some little club tournament, Facebook club tournaments, and then the last regular season event for the PRL in Port Aransas later in the month, and then traveling to Connecticut for Three Bells Trifecta. That'll be pretty cool, man. See how that ends up. Traveling up there, that's a pretty long road trip to go fish their event for striper, bluefish, and fluke. So they'll have pots for all of those. They got some pots for some other trash fish, sea robins and whatnot, black sea bass and stuff. And then the trifecta is a aggregate total of the striper, bluefish, and fluke. So it should be a pretty fun event. I'm looking forward to getting up there and fishing a little bit and somewhere out of my comfort zone and targeting some species that I normally don't target. So that's going to be good time. So y'all check that out. Look it up on Fishing Chaos, and you'll be able to follow along on that leaderboard. And as the day updates today, my team with the KFL, the Coosa Kingfishers, and the Southern Slayers are battling out right now on Seminole, and it's a pretty dang tight race, so it's been exciting to watch that too. For those of y'all that follow along on the Kayak Fishing League, check that out on Fishing Chaos. Look them up on Facebook. Just giving y'all some info out there to follow along for all that stuff is real cool. It's a pretty cool concept on the bass side of things. I know we're a saltwater podcast, but we can talk all things fishing. Listen up for that. Y'all check that out. Kayak Fishing League. Check them out on Facebook. Look them up. See all the matches going on. You follow along with those. They do a live stream, live feed. And good things coming from them. Big supporter too from Three Bells, so we appreciate all that. Just keeping it rolling here. I'm just going to ramble a little bit. It's just one of those deals where, like I said again, it's just too busy, man. Life in general, just right now, it's been pretty hectic. So yeah, I just didn't want to miss out on an episode. So this is going to be short and sweet. It's going to be not going to be a super long segment here, but we're just talking a little bit about what's going on. Thank you. Once again, thanks everybody for listening to all these podcasts. It really means a lot. Any questions or feedback, feel free to shoot us a comment on Facebook or a message on the Facebook Chasing the Tide page. Always out for some constructive criticism, or if anybody has any ideas, any future guests or anything y'all want to see on the show or hear, let me know. Reach out to my personal page, on Facebook. All good. We'll get the ball rolling on that, and we'll turn into this summer season and roll on into the fall with the strong finish. There you go, to the end of the year, get through another year. This year's just flying by. It's like insane. But yeah, man, all this good stuff coming down the pipes, these tournaments, traveling around a little bit. I'll be with the KFL on Okeechobee in August, so I'm looking forward to doing some traveling down there too for that. And then some of these saltwater tournaments wrapping up, these redfish trails and everything. So definitely a lot of stuff going on. Just trying to keep in stride, man, on top of the podcast, and represent some great brands out there. It can get pretty hectic. So main thing is just keeping that focus, man. Keep that focus. Anybody out there wanting to get into the game and chase these fish out of these plastic boats, man, it's super fun. And then you get involved in the sport. You start advancing and doing different things, fishing these tournaments and chasing these stuff and sponsor obligations. It can definitely pile up. And you just gotta just power through it. You build a brand to represent yourself, and you just gotta make it work, man. There has to be a return on investment, for you representing that company. That company has to know that you're going to put into work. So there's a tip for everybody out there. If you're going to represent somebody, make sure it's something you believe in, and that you have used, and that you are tried, and that it's tried and true to you. So yeah, there you go. A little bit on that note. So yeah, just just trying to get through this heat wave out here in Texas, man. Like we started off with, just talking a little bit about that summer transition. We are transitioning to that hot part of the year, about to be getting into the dog days, that little long stretch there, that summertime doldrums, that old nasty hot air, sweaty, just chase you off the water kind of heat, but we're still going to be out there getting on it, getting after it, grinding, trying to find the fish. It's just it's a lifestyle being on that kayak, man. Just it's just so much serenity you can find out there when you're by yourself in areas that the boats and other traffic can't get to. It's pretty neat when you get out there and just soak it all in. I know everybody can relate to that, being every now and then you'll stumble around some spots. It just be you on the water, and you got time to collect your thoughts and everything. It's always a good thing to be out there and do that, especially with the way things are in the world right now. Pretty dang crazy out there. But yeah, man, just stoked on everything going on. We had the release of the NAR, good stuff going on with that, good feedback. Stuff coming down the pipes. Jameson Redden's Road Trip Angler be coming out soon. Hopefully, get to see that episode coming up. We did some filming down in the Corpus Christi area back at the end of last year, so looking forward to that segment. And we'll keep everybody posted on the broadcast times for that and where they can catch that one. And, just all that, running the team. Jackson, Team Jackson's going strong right now. KBF Champlain's going on right now. Got some guys in the top 20. Matt Ball's right there in the top 5 today. So, yeah, looking forward to some teammates doing well on some of them tournaments and keeping up with all that. So, anybody that follows along on the bass side of things, definitely check that out too, man. Some good results coming in for some of the team guys on Jackson. Other notes, just happy to be fishing. That's the main thing. Everybody work can pile up on you and this and that, but just got to take time to get on the water. It's just that, just that release, just that getaway. It's sometimes good just to get on that water just for an hour or two, if that's all you can get. Take what you can. It just helps you out, helps you release, little time to unwind. You got to have some of that every now and then. But yeah, man, I'm just rambling on here, just trying to keep it flowing. These solo podcasts are kind of tough, but I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This was just a little quick update, little tidbit on, summertime water safety. Heat exhaustion, heat stroke, and all that can come into play this time of year if you overdo it and are not acclimatized and don't hydrate properly, overexert yourself in anything. So yeah, get your motor. That way you won't overexert yourself. But yeah, all good, everybody. Just thanks again for tuning in and listening and everything. I want to give a shout out to everybody that takes the time to listen to these shows, man, and supports Paddle and Fin and Chasing the Tide. And then thanks again for all the support from, Waypoint and everybody helping us get this thing out there. Truchador & Co., Waterloo Rods, big show supporters there, and, everybody else on the podcast, all the hosts and from the other shows and all the other segments. Don't hesitate to go check all of them out. There's something out there for everybody. Just remember, stay focused, man. Stay focused on that dream. Everybody out there chasing something. So don't lose sight. That's the main thing right there. You're out there, you want to grind, you want to put in the work. That's the way to get things done. Keep chasing that dream, y'all. That's all I got to say on that. So until next time, we're going to try to wrap this up. I'm just rambling. Y'all know I can talk the paint off the wall now. Come on. So, yeah, once again, thanks for watching Chasing the Tide on the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. You know, I'll see y'all next time. Let's go.
Thanks for tuning in to another killer episode here on Paddle and Fin. Be sure to drop a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or smash that subscribe button on any platform you're listening in on. Be sure to check us out on Waypoint TV, waypointtv.com. Make sure you sign up for the Fantasy Kayak Fishing League at paddleandfin.com/fantasy. You can support this show through Patreon, patreon.com/paddleandfin. Don't forget to check out the website, paddleandfin.com. Catch us on YouTube. If you got a question, comment, or want to see a future guest on the show, be sure to email us at paddleandfin@gmail.com. Shout out to our show supporters, Yak Gadget. You can check out all the fine kayak accessories at yakgadget.com. Pelican Professional. For all your cases, coolers, and lighting needs, go to pelican.com. Rocktown Adventures, your Midwest premier paddle sports destination. Go to rocktownadventures.com. Eastport Marina, the beautiful destination on Dale Hollow Lake. If you're looking for lodging, kayaks, kayak accessories, or anything fishing related on the beautiful Dale Hollow Lake, go to eastport.info. And Jigmasters Jigs. When in doubt, get the jig out. Go to jigmasters.com and fill your tackle boxes today.